I've said a lot of times, the most important thing is building an aesthetic body or maybe status or money or confidence. Well, all of those things are actually above the foundation. This is the absolute core part, the foundation. And guess what it is? It's your beliefs about yourself. Because if you think of that Chad guy who gets so many girls, we can say, oh yeah, he gets more likes on his Tinder pictures because he's really attractive. Yeah, sure. But the reason why girls actually treat him nicely is because he believes that he deserves it. I'm telling you that this is the most important thing. If you want to find out if you're attractive to women, and also if you want to become more attractive to women, start to observe and improve the thoughts and beliefs that you have about your dating life. Sometimes you have to, in a delusional way, just trick yourself into thinking, yeah, I'm actually really, really hot. I'm an alpha male and girls really, really want me. I know that sounds so silly and I wouldn't say something like that, which is cringe, if it didn't work. But I promise you right now, the guys that these girls are actually really, really into, I'm telling you, those guys are thinking this about themselves. Those guys, they know they're hot shit. And sometimes I see those guys and sometimes they're not even attractive. Sometimes they're genuinely like 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. But the kind of aura that he has, the belief that he has, the kind of personality and identity that he has is absolutely irresistible. Imagine this like Chad dynamic. This guy is an ultimate Chad, right? But imagine he has a Jeffrey mind about himself. Imagine he looks really attractive. He gets a lot of Tinder matches, but imagine he was like really, really insecure. And imagine he's like really clingy and really like weird with the girl. His mind is just messed up, but he's like physically attractive. Well, if he's physically attractive, he'll get as many matches on Tinder and likes on Instagram, right? But imagine he gets a girlfriend and imagine how he's gonna navigate that relationship if his beliefs are all negative. Well, that relationship is going to be very, very toxic and negative and eventually probably end in heartbreak, isn't it? Even if he's a Chad, even if he's really, really attractive, this is like step 0. It's good mental health about yourself. Because honestly, no one wants to date someone who doesn't have good mental health. Think about that. Now, of course, someone might want to date someone who's really attractive and they don't have good mental health. But if you could just change that and improve someone's mental health and make them a little bit happier, pretty much every single person would say yes about their partner for that. Of course, right? So then why are we walking around with such negative beliefs about ourselves in our mind and then wondering why people treat us in the same way that we believe? This is getting a bit deep and weird to explain, but it seems so obvious that of course people treat us in a certain way and that's why we believe things about ourselves, right? But actually more and more it's becoming proven that it's actually the opposite way around. It's not that people see us and treat us in a certain way so we believe that thing about ourselves. It's actually that we believe something about ourselves and then people treat us in that way. And to prove this, well, you're treated different by different people, aren't you? Sometimes you go to a new place with so much more confidence because your belief about yourself has changed just maybe for an hour and people treat you that way, don't they? But then sometimes you've got the same beliefs when you're around the same people and then they treat you that way. If how people treat you can change based on where you are and how you feel, well then it probably is that your beliefs start the experience first and then people react to your beliefs. And of course it still works the other way around. 100%, I'm not saying that how someone treats us is never going to change anything about us. Of course it is. But it's a lot more positive and helpful if we think about it first from our control of the world.